In late 2022, Netflix's Wednesday introduced audiences to a fresh take on the iconic Addams family character. Jenna Ortega's portrayal of Wednesday Addams captivated viewers, but it was a particular scene that truly went viral: Wednesday's eccentric dance at the Nevermore Academy prom. Set to the Cramps' Goo Goo Muck, the dance showcased Ortega's unique choreography, which she later revealed was inspired by Susie Sue and goth club moves from the 1980s.
They made a reference in the script of Susie and the Banshees. I ripped off a couple of her moves. Just stuff of her in the 80s. I think they made a reference to like the Funhouse music video. I like Lena Lovitch. I think she's a weirdo.
However, the internet had its own remix. Fans began pairing the dance with Lady Gaga's 2011 track Bloody Mary, leading to a massive TikTok trend. The song, which hadn't been released as a single, suddenly exploded, climbing charts, racking up streams, and becoming the new, unofficial anthem of Wednesday's dance. The fusion of Ortega's performance and Gaga's gothic pop anthem created a cultural moment, blending nostalgia, aesthetic, and music in a way that spread like wildfire. This unexpected synergy between a Netflix series and a decade-old pop track highlights how unpredictable, chaotic, and magical the internet can be. Fans weren't just watching TV, they were remixing it, recontextualizing it, and making it their own. It also set the stage for what came next: a real-life crossover that blurred the lines between fiction, music, and fan fantasy. Fast forward to Netflix's Tudum 2025 event, Lady Gaga took the stage to perform Bloody Mary, fully embracing the meme she never saw coming. Dressed in full Wednesday-inspired glam and emerging from a coffin labeled "Here Lies the Monster Queen," Gaga gave a performance that fused her own theatrical style with the viral dance's spooky energy. It was a love letter to the fandom, a spectacle of shared pop culture. And then she was joined on stage by none other than Jenna Ortega. Fans held their breath, cameras at the ready. Was it going to happen? Would the internet's dream come true? Not quite. Ortega, in classic deadpan form, refused to dance. The dance that wasn't: Jenna Ortega's playful refusal at Tudum 2025. The moment Lady Gaga and Jenna Ortega stood on stage together felt like a full-circle fan service dream come true. Gaga, ever the pop culture chameleon, performed with a troupe of Wednesday-inspired backup dancers, embracing the viral phenomenon birthed by TikTok. As she launched into Bloody Mary, the audience buzzed with anticipation. Gaga mimicked some of the signature dance moves, leading everyone to believe that Jenna Ortega might join in and recreate the now iconic moment. Instead, in the most Wednesday way possible, Ortega simply stood there and refused. Her subtle shake of the head, a dry smirk, no dance. The crowd roared. It wasn't a denial out of disrespect, but rather a hilarious and perfectly in-character decision. It was like Wednesday Addams had taken over the event herself, reminding us all, she doesn't do what's expected. This playful refusal was met with love and applause. Ortega's choice not to dance actually amplified the moment. It told fans, the joke's not over, it's alive, and it's still weird. The Tudum stage became the intersection of irony and spectacle. Jenna didn't need to move a muscle to steal the moment. Gaga was in on the joke too, laughing and continuing her performance with flair. The audience, aware of the meme's legacy, appreciated the theatricality of it all, and then came the bombshell. Lady Gaga would be joining Wednesday Season 2 as Rosaline Rotwood, a legendary Nevermore Academy professor shrouded in mystery. The crowd erupted. The viral dance had officially crossed into canon. This wasn't just a fun TikTok trend anymore. It had altered the course of the show's narrative, unveiling the shadows, plot twists, and new faces in Wednesday Season 2. With Season 2 on the horizon, Wednesday is poised to take viewers deeper into its eerie, gothic world. The premiere wastes no time. Wednesday is trapped in the Kansas City Scalper's lair, a serial killer's basement filled with life-sized dolls. It's horror, mystery, and psychological thriller all in one chilling opening. opening, played by Haley Joel Osment, the killer adds a new level of terror to Wednesday's journey. This sets the tone for a darker, more twisted season. Wednesday's psychic powers are evolving, the stakes are higher, the tone is edgier, and amidst all this chaos enters Rosaline Rotwood, Lady Gaga's character. Rotwood is introduced as a legendary reclusive professor at Nevermore Academy. Rumors swirl about her past. Some say she's immortal, others claim she once turned an entire class to stone. What's clear is that she has an agenda, and it may or may not involve Wednesday. The cast is also expanding in exciting ways. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzman return as Morticia and Gomez, providing deeper insight into Wednesday's lineage and twisted family dynamics. Uncle Fester is back, played once again by Fred Armisen, promising more chaotic comedic relief.
Still as sharp as ever, my pigtailed protege.
Uncle Fester.
Other exciting additions include Steve Buscemi as Principal Dort, Billy Piper as Isadora Capri, the eccentric head of music, Christopher Lloyd as Professor Orloff, Nevermore's oldest faculty member. The season's themes dig into legacy, power, and identity. Wednesday is maturing, learning to trust her instincts, navigate her powers, and confront secrets buried deep in Nevermore's haunted history. The viral Wednesday dance wasn't just a social media fad, it was a culture-resetting moment. Ortega's spindly, detached moves blended with Gaga's moody vocals tapped into something universally quirky. It was goth, theatrical, and strangely cathartic, and it helped redefine how we view viral fan influence in entertainment. Lady Gaga didn't just embrace the trend, she amplified it. Her performance at Tudum, complete with custom choreography and Wednesday-inspired theatrics, was a massive wink to fans. By inviting Ortega on stage, she acknowledged the origin of the movement, and by accepting Ortega's refusal to dance, she let the legend live on its own terms. Now, with her casting as Rosaline Rotwood, Gaga steps into the Wednesday universe officially. Her role, while mysterious, is already generating theories. Is she a villain cloaked in velvet and riddles? A misunderstood outcast like Wednesday herself? Or perhaps a former Nevermore student returning to guide or mislead the next generation. Rotwood's storyline will intersect with Wednesday's psychic visions, potentially unlocking secrets about the school's origins, past curses, or even Wednesday's own destiny. Gaga's theatricality and Ortega's deadpan energy could create one of TV's most compelling dynamics. The fusion of pop royalty and gothic brilliance is set to raise the stakes for the entire season, and the viral dance, it's now immortal. Whether or not Ortega ever reprises the exact moves, it's already embedded in the show's DNA. It became a plot device, a publicity lightning bolt, and now, thanks to Gaga's casting, a story arc. So here we are, besties, viral content, fan edits, a gothic prom dance, and a pop icon all converging to rewrite the rules of how TV, music, and fandom collide. Jenna Ortega refusing to dance at Tudum wasn't a rejection of the trend, it was a continuation of the joke. Gaga's laughter, the theatricality of it all, and the announcement that she's joining season 2 as Rosaline Rotwood elevated this from a fun gag to a moment of cultural synergy. Season 2 of Wednesday isn't just about murder mysteries and magical mayhem anymore. It's about how fan culture and entertainment can meet in the middle and create something unexpected, chaotic, and genuinely exciting. So if you're in it for the weird, the wicked, or just want to see if Wednesday and Rotwood throw shade or share secrets, you better tune in. This is Holly Molly, where even pop culture queens and deadpan goth girls can't escape the tea. Press that like button, smash that bell icon, and don't forget, sometimes refusing to dance is the boldest move.